I'll have to go back soon anyway, so... all those fresh new souls can't be wasted. Sup nerds, you can't hit me. Woo! Now, for the next boss fight, there are a few nice little phantom summons that you can pick up for it when I can remember where they are. Huh. There should be some. But it appears I may be mistaken. Ah well, who needs a phantom anyway when you can just fight him yourself? Now these are fun because there's multiple of them. That it's not actually as fun as it sounds, but this is Dark Souls. If you're fighting a one-on-one, it means that one is absurdly powerful. Besides, I've boosted myself up quite a lot, so I shouldn't have too much trouble fighting them. As you can see, I've already pretty much crushed Yahim. And the other two will actually come at me, wherever they are. There's one over there. There's one on the ground somewhere. Yeah, there he is. He's going to jump up. And I can continue the fight from this position. He might take a little bit longer, or she actually, given their name is Alessia. I'm not going to try and guess, they all wear the same armour, so... Oh! Ah! I made a fatal miscalculation. I forgot that she'd come up too, or he'd come up too. God knows what any of these people are, they're all wearing the same armour set. So generally that's why I bring at least a phantom, because I don't like fighting multiple bosses at once. Yes, Ornstein and Smough was hell for me, but at least you could always have Solaire for that one. But you know, I'm not the best. I am not the best at this game. I'm fairly competent. I will generally win a one-on-one with most of the bosses, but a 2 or even 3-on-1, yeah, that's a bit more of a challenge. But I can take him if I can find a phantom. Then I can find a phantom. If I can't find a phantom, well then that's just bad luck on my part, isn't it, really? So we'll just take a quick run back over to it. I honestly thought I'd rolled there, but apparently not. Just pop some life gems. Yeah, there's definitely supposed to be someone to summon in these locations, unless they were moved between original and the Scholar edition of this game, which is a distinct possibility. There's a lot of changes, namely that the DLCs are bundled in this time, which I like. I bought all the DLCs because I love Dark Souls, and so obviously I was going to buy all the DLCs. I've got it all for Dark Souls 3 as well. That was an awful amount of trading there. I should have stopped. Should have backed off and tried to avoid the trade, is what I should have done. Well, I'll keep it in mind for the future. Do not let myself go into bad trades. There we are. Hello, sirs. Why are these guys posing so much trouble for me nowadays? They're not actually that bad. It's just I'm an idiot, apparently. Pop that. Now this is a sort of shorter path to the boss rather than going all the way down the stairs and climbing the ladder, but it does mean I have to fight more people. But you know, that's just a consequence of shortcuts. Less distance, more murder. Where is that? Am I even online? Because that might be why it's not... There he is, look at the boy. Yeah. Sorry, I got really excited then. Weakness, fire, they're claiming. I don't appear to... Ooh, I do. There it is. That's dark. Damn. I thought I came up with something. Ah well, let's try something else. Hello, Yahim. I murdered you before, do you remember that? Wasn't it great? Your mate saved you though. He brought you back. So that I can murder you again. You're the weakest of your brethren. You're a ruin sentinel. Do you just... Is that a literal job title? Because you're guarding a ruin? Or what? What was the purpose of that name? I've got an idea. As he comes up here... Haha! I'm still going to be fighting two, but the greater space should give me a bit of an edge. If I kill RUCKUS first, or make an attempt to at least. Bloody... These guys jump like mad. They just fly. Ah, I see they've learnt the Bloodborne tactic of spin to win. Here he comes. I was really lucky that I was already healing there, because that would have killed me otherwise. Which of you is the one I'm trying to kill first? I honestly can't remember. Oh, he Captain America'd me. Do you not want that shield back? Or... Okay, so shieldless one has lower health. This is important to keep in mind. The minute this becomes a one-on-one, I'll be fine. But it's just while there's two of them, I've got to keep my attentions a bit mixed. That was some cool moves. I'm not gonna lie, that was quite sweet. All right, so it should be clear sailing from here, because it's just a simple one-on-one. Just watch his attacks or her attacks. Again, I'm judging them based on the fact they're trying to murder me, but I don't know what gender they are. And there we go. Whew. It's all about positioning. I got a single Ruin Sentinel soul out of those 3 people I killed, but oh well. And there's the shield they threw at me, just embedded in the wall. Now this boss arena is great because it has a load, and I do mean a load, of illusory walls in it. Nothing behind that one. How about this one? Or how about even this one? See, loads of them. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had that in my... I automatically go for the left-hand item, which do punch chests, which means I forget when I've not got, when I've got something in my my left hand in game. I often forget that I have that there, so I don't need to be swinging like that. There we go. And hush spell, which is good. It makes you silent. Now, previous attempts getting that item, you can actually jump that gap. It's very difficult, but you can actually jump that gap, which is before I figured out there were secret doors. That was exactly how I got that item. It was an interesting time, I can tell you that much. I was just trying to backflip over the walls, essentially. There's another one in the staircase somewhere, but I'm not remembering where exactly it is. What's the point of this? Odd design it's this bit. Odd design choices in this Bastille, I can tell you that much. Come on. We're getting you away from the chest, and I don't want to destroy it by accident. I do that so much fighting those guys. And some rouge water, which is always a nice thing to find. I think it's a healing item. Just run on through here. Some guy explodes in his cell. But, and this is the bright side, new bonfire! We've reached the servants' quarters of the Lost Bastille. I'm going to pop back to Majula, get myself boosted up in strength and skill. I wish I could do that in real life. Just like gather the collected essence of your experience, throw it at a fireplace, and then you power up. It would make my uni career so much easier if I could just, like, I don't know, pull some souls out of my essay, throw them at my fireplace and go, aha, I have leveled up critical thinking. Be great. Be wonderful. How many levels have I given myself? 9, okay. That can go up to 15. That can go up so I can actually use my banded axe one-handed. And I'll put the I'll put 2 in adaptability, 3 in adaptability, and 1. Cast speed might be nice. Yeah, we'll put 1 in attunement. That'll do me. I should probably start putting some in intelligence if I'm going to be doing more by the way of magic, but unfortunately I forgot to put any in my intelligence in real life, so I just haven't yet. But I'll be doing that again soon. Do I have... Ooh, no I don't. Okay. I appear to be lacking in a item, a lock stone, which means I'll have some difficulty accessing a certain area that I want to go to. But I can always come back in the future and do that later. But yeah, so down here there is an entire area that stands separate from... Like, what are you doing here? This is not... Are you gonna chill? Why do you keep following me? I'm just trying to show my people some interesting stuff. Oh, it's like being stalked, honestly. I'm not a fan. I'm not into it. Stop following me. I want just to... Yeah, okay. I will take that opportunity to heal. But yeah, I think I'll start putting some stuff into intelligence soon, as well as... Oh, you've made me look all gross. Pursuer! Pursuer! I'll need to start putting stuff into my intelligence and my attunement. Magic will be secondary, so I'm not gonna like hyper prioritize magic, but it's just so I can get stuff like magic shield, magic weapon mainly is a good thing. Anyway, before I was interrupted so rudely, if I have a Pharaoh's Lock Stone, you can open that, punch that wall, and there's a new location that I love behind there. So we'll probably come back and do that at some point. And there's a priest's chime if I ever go completely mad and want to try and build a miracle build. Luckily I do not, because I'm not a nutter. Honestly, you got to keep that clown makeup on his face. If it's not the RUCKUS.